This is the We Spend Local Network podcast, a podcast dedicated to educating the community on the importance of shopping local. All right, today I'm joined by Tina Knotts, owner of Let's Eat Cake and the president of the Downtown Merchants Group in Urbana, Ohio. How you doing today?
Good morning, Adam. Doing great.
Good. Hey, yeah, absolutely. This is first thing in the morning. We were supposed to be doing this a lot earlier in the morning, but you had some issues at your work there.
Well, we had a few little glitches first thing this morning, including we got snow in Ohio. So although that I'm loving, I'll take the snow over the rain any day.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's just, Christmas snow, it's also synonymous. And it just feels like these past few years, there's just not had a lot of snow during Christmas. So I'm all for it as well. I'm a big proponent. I'm a big fan of snow.
It certainly changes people's moods. I can tell you that. We notice a big difference when it snows.
Yeah, absolutely. So speaking, we're 9 days out of Christmas. So if I don't get to talk to you before then, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays,
all you.
That fun stuff. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Tina, and talk a little bit about Let's Eat Cake. I know it's one of my favorite places to come visit. I'm a dessert guy, so I love Let's Eat Cake. Tell me a little bit about yourself and then about how you started that business.
Sure. We appreciate it. Well, Let's Eat Cake, we just celebrated our third anniversary in September, so 3 years in downtown Urbana. Prior to that, I did do some home baking. About 4 years, I did baking as a cottage business, but I also had a full-time job. So I've always been in the chamber and tourism world, promoting small business. I have a great entrepreneurial spirit. So as I kind of had another birthday, got to thinking about what do I want to do next chapter, and I wanted to get a little closer to home. We're blessed to have 9 grandchildren. So my daughters have all been bakers. My mother is a baker. We just come from a family who loves to cook and loves to gather and loves to entertain. So I just took a plunge, jumped over the cliff and said, I'm going to do this, and felt very confident it would work. And I have had great success with the business, been very blessed to have wonderful customers, returning customers, able to do your wedding. And I know we do birthday cakes. And so that's been probably the most special thing about what we do is we start out with an engagement session with a couple, and they're tasting for their wedding, and they get married, and then we do their first anniversary cake. And then lo and behold, a baby is coming. So we're doing a baby shower or a gender reveal, and then we do the first birthday, and it just progresses. And so on our end, it's very happy occasions we get to celebrate with people, and just being a part of those celebratory events is pretty special.
Yeah. So you mentioned it. Full disclosure, you did do my wedding. You with the cake, and then you also gave me those pink frosted cookies. Those are my favorite. I don't know what you call them, but I know my grandma used to got that recipe from somewhere along in your family, and she used to make those during Christmas when she was here. So that I love those. Those always have a good memory for me. And then I think you've done about almost, if not almost every single one of my kids' birthdays as well.
Pretty close.
Yeah. So as far as testimonials go, I'm right at the top for your business.
Well, we appreciate it. And that cookie that you're referring to is our sour cream cutout cookie, and we call it Grandma's cookie or Grandma Knotts' cookie. It is a family traditional recipe. It was always used at Christmas, and it was my mother-in-law's recipe who's passed it down. Yeah. But she was on a farm and did things very basic ways. So her cookies were always just round, but they had real pretty icing on top of them. It's that buttercream frosting that gets you every time. But she used to frost the cookies with pastel colors. And so we have brought that tradition into the bakery, and we have return customers who always want to know when we're going to have the sour cream cutouts.
Yeah. So obviously cookies, what else do you guys make? Is there anything special for this time of year, Christmas cookies or cupcakes, or what all do you guys offer?
Yeah, so we have a sweet bar that's set up every day that we're open. You can come in and pick from anywhere from 8 to 15 different flavors of cupcakes. And we have really fun flavors like chocolate. We have a gingerbread right now. vanilla peppermint. So we do a lot of holiday flavors. We also carry caramel apples from a local gal. And we have triple chocolate fudge brownies that sell really well, sugar cookies. We have cookie jars that are filled with great big peanut butter cookies, chocolate chip cookies, snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodles are really popular. Everybody loves that cinnamon and sugar smell and taste. It just reminds you of home. And we also do a lot of custom cakes. Right now, we are focusing more on cookie trays and cookie boxes, whether those are office gifts, for family gatherings, etc. So it's not too late if you haven't ordered your cookie tray. We still are taking orders through the end of this week.
All right. Well, I'll mark that down. I might give you a call later. So you mentioned your entrepreneurial spirit. So I think that ties well into what you're doing with the Downtown Merchants Group in Urbana. So for those people who aren't familiar with what that is, can you tell us a little bit about the Downtown Merchants Group and
Sure.
what is your guys' mission, your goals, your values?
Absolutely. Well, there are 26 merchants in the downtown, and that's in the historic overlay. So in the Monument Square District, we have 26 restaurants, eateries, coffee shops, boutiques, antique shops, vintage stores. So we have a wide array, a big variety, and we kind of felt like it's people just didn't know what was here. And we find that we get more out-of-towners coming who just love downtown Urbana, and they'll come from Westerville, Worthington, Dayton, and they park the car and spend the day. And we really need to focus and promote what we have. So our merchants started getting together, and we did elect some officers, and we have had several events. You mentioned events. We've done the pumpkin walk. We had our pumpkin walk in October. It's our 3rd annual pumpkin walk. And proceeds from the tickets go back into supporting and marketing downtown Urbana. So if you see the little flyers that are out and about that list all the businesses with a map that we can hand out to customers when they come in town, that's what we use the funds for. We use it for some social media marketing, local marketing through newspaper, radio, etc. And it's just getting people to understand the importance of shopping local and exactly what we have here in downtown Urbana.
Well, I think so. Shopping local, the importance of shopping local, that is what We Spend Local is all about. So this is the We Spend Local Network podcast. That is our entire goal, is to raise awareness for the importance of shopping local. So what does shopping local mean to you?
Well, what it means to me, I mean, I'll be really honest. I always put a hashtag share the love, because I feel like when you support a local business, you are sharing the love. It feels good, it's a warm fuzzy. I would much rather shop in a local business and know that I am helping their family or their business or their dream than hitting a big box store. Not that we don't all do big box, but it has a different feel. The other piece to this, if you want to look at the numbers side, and I'm more creative than numbers, but if you spend $1, 80 cents out of that dollar is or 76 cents is being returned back into your community. So it's circulated and recirculated and spent again. So I think there is great value to doing that. And you interviewed Sarah yesterday, or I caught a glimpse of that. And I was really astonished when she threw the numbers at the end of your interview, just saying if you just picked 1 or 2 businesses and bought a $20 gift card this holiday season, the economic impact for our local community was phenomenal. I had no idea. It's raising awareness, and I do think since we've had COVID, more people, we're in the middle of this epidemic, and more folks are wanting to support local. So I feel like that's really coming back around. The importance to doing that is coming back around.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. And it's not to say that there's not a place for these big box stores, the convenience
Right.
that they provide us. We all crave convenience in a way when we're shopping, but you're right. There's just something special about walking into a store and knowing the owner, or knowing the person that you're transacting with, and that's what I really enjoy about shopping local. Is I'd love to know that my money is going and staying here in our local communities.
Absolutely. Right. And you talk about customer service, you get amazing customer service. We get compliments all the time. We carry products out to the car. You know, when you order a cake, people are scared to pick up a cake and put it in the car. So we carry them we'll take them down to the square. We'll go a block, whichever way we have to go. We have folks who call ahead right now who don't really want to come in. We'll meet you curbside. We'll bring things out to your car. I just think with the small businesses, they're extremely accommodating. And it's knowing your customer and building that relationship that's so important.
That's good. You might hear my dogs back there. That's the authenticity of this podcast. Like, again, this is, you know, COVID has changed a lot for us. So working from home and doing a lot of different things, it presents its own challenges. But again, it's purely authentic here at the We Spin Local Network podcast. So
that's okay. I kind of love that. And my little elves are coming in the back. I can hear them coming in the back door. I sent little text messages. Shh, when you come in, I'm on an interview this morning.
I'm a little surprised you haven't seen one of my kids run in here yet.
That's okay. That's life. I get it.
Yeah. Well, Tina, I really appreciate you taking some time out of your busy morning this morning to talk with me. And is there any lasting words that you want to give the people? If not, where can people find your business? Where can they find you on social media? All that good stuff.
Well, we are located just right off the square in downtown Urbana on Scioto Street, 117 Scioto. And you can find us on social media.
Storefront.
The pink storefront. Thank you, Adam. I wish I could show them the pink tree. Yes, the pink storefront. You can't miss us. We're kind of catty corner from the phone company if you haven't ventured down this way. We are on social media. We have Instagram and Facebook, and we also have a website, letseatcakeohio.com. If you want to see all of our amazing flavors and photos, those are great places to find us. Local phone number is 937-653-3733. And lasting comments, I just want to thank all of my customers and thank you and all the amazing organizations, the Chamber of Commerce, our economic development arm, our county commissioners, the city of Urbana. We've had great support through this pandemic. It's been extremely stressful for businesses. We've all had to adapt and make changes. And I think the one thing that I will probably leave on the note is that we felt like we've had to reinvent ourselves just a little bit because of all of the changes. So again, just a shout out to all the great customers who supported us through this, and we are going to get through this. And I wish everybody a wonderful Christmas, filled with joy, and a year of blessings. I think we're all kind of ready to move into January and start a new year, and I look forward to what is coming. I think there are going to be a lot of great things in downtown Urbana. Yeah,
absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Again, thank you so much, Tina, for joining me today. Check out Let's Eat Cake in downtown Urbana.
Stop by and get a cookie, Adam.
I definitely will. Thanks, Tina.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you.